Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel, Taking a Bath. And the bathroom is the only place where you can place your gadgets in peace. On this channel, we do product reviews and also some tutorials. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and check out my ebook. Let me go ahead and open up YouTube on my cell phone because we're going to be doing some things. And the only way I'm going to be able to see you is if I'm viewing it on my cell phone simultaneously. When I say simultaneously, it may be a delay or two. Let me go ahead and open it up. And I apologize for the early live. I know a lot of people is at work, but this is primarily done for people to watch it on the playback, right? So it looked like I got that up, the chat up or whatever. I'm gonna give it about be brief, try to jump right into it. And one more time, forgive me if I have any internet problems. We had some bad weather. Now, what will we talk about today? I'm going to give away first portion, or I should say parts of the first portion of my course. Now, if you want details about the course, I'm going to go over that. How did I get to this point? About 2 years ago, if you are subscribers to the channel, then you know that every year I like to give, like, I'm not going to say a resolution, but I like to say where I'm going personally and where I'm trying to get the channel to go. So about 2 years ago, I was like, look, guys, we've been making this money and streaming and stuff like that. I want to know or learn more about financial literacy. And next, I'll tell you, I'm still buffering. If so, refresh your screen. I want to know more about financial literacy. And I stumbled across something called velocity banking, and it's dealing with credit and credit cards and stuff like that. Well, when that gate opened, I kept researching and diving into it. And 2 years later, here I am. And unfortunately, I'm still a noob in the financial game, but I learned so much. And I did a video a couple of weeks ago saying how I made 6 figures with a smart YouTube channel last year. And some people had some questions about that, especially when I said I only got $6,000 from YouTube. Well, how you made 6 figures? And so I put together a course, and I wanted to share that course with you guys. Now, the cost of the course and everything will be covered during this live, but what I decided to do was give away the first portion of the course. And the reason why I wanted to do that was 2 reasons. A, I wanted to help people. B, of course, it's a teaser for you to get the complete course. I'm always open and honest with you guys about that. I'm a hypocrite because I always tell you guys, learn from me. Find out things on your own. Gather everything you can get for free. Pay for the rest of the information. Create a product and sell it. That's what I tell you guys to do. I'd be a hypocrite if I would not sell a product to you. But a lot of you are getting your income tax and a lot of you are getting your stimulus, and I'm afraid that some of you are going to blow it. So I wanted to just show you the power of credit. No matter how bad your credit is, you're coming from someone that had repossessions, foreclosures, and divorce. All right, me. If I can get my credit to the point, and matter of fact, I'm waiting right now to hear back from the dealership to go buy another truck. If I can get my credit to the point where I could walk on the dealership lot comfortably, and get what I desire, you can do it too. And it don't take a whole bunch of time, guys. So enough of me just rambling on. Let me go ahead and jump into it while the internet is good. So let me go ahead and cut off this camera right here, and we're gonna jump into the desktop. All right. Let me know if you see me. So the first thing before I get into the course itself, I want to show you guys exactly what's in the course, right? So the course is 82 minutes long. It's 3 parts. The first part is credit, which the thing we're going to talk about today. The second part is very important. It's 14 minutes long. It's how to acquire your skills quickly and earn money. Now, this second part, guys, is basically dealing with you getting certified through Google. I'm gonna say it again. The second part is you getting certified through Google. Excuse me. And I show you, after you get those certifications, I show you where to go to use those certifications and how to build up a portfolio to where you can start charging people over $700 an hour if you choose. I mean, your prices are your prices, but I'm showing you on the higher tier how people actually use those certifications and charge people upward of $700 per hour. And the third part I was kind of hesitant to do, but if I wanted to really teach people how to be successful and how to earn those six figures, that third part was what I'm doing right now to make money, and my next move, my secret next move, was dealing with real estate. And you can see that the third part, guys, but you see that little folder, 6 files, those are attachments. And those attachments are documents that you're going to need. Now, those documents actually cost money. I actually had to pay for those documents. But once you have those documents, guys, hey, it's smooth selling. You need documentations to do the process that I'm showing you to do. It's very important. I went ahead and I brought it and I included in the course. The first course, credit, you see it has 7 files. There's some things you're going to need. Unfortunately, those will not be available during this live, but as we go through the PowerPoint, you'll be able to see those documents. So maybe rewind the screenshot it or something like that. But if you buy the course, you'll be able to download it and go through it. All right. So this is the course right here, guys. Again, it's three modules, 82 minutes long. This is the landing page right here. You should see it in the description. Go ahead and click on it. It's $200. Now, also included in this is my video of how to sell internet. It's 2 videos, how you can sell Wi-Fi. Those videos currently sell for $100. I sell those videos currently for $100. I'm giving it to you in this course. There's multiple lines of income. This is what this course is all about. It's just not one thing, you know. How you can use your credit, how you can build your credit, repair your credit, and use your credit to make money. How you can get certification through Google and where you go to market yourself, and exactly what I'm doing now. Of course, gonna doing the videos with the internet and my next move in real estate, and how you can buy homes with no credit. Said it again, how you can buy homes with no credit, and you can buy home after home. You can put it on Airbnb or whatever. You can lease it out, rent it out. I meant to say, anything you want to do. These are multiple lines of income, and this is what the course is showing you. Now let's get to the free stuff. That's why you guys here for the free stuff. All right. Let's go right into it. Open up the PowerPoint. And let's go ahead and put this on first slideshow. Let's start from the beginning. If you know about credit, please bear with me. This is for people that don't know. Once upon a time, I did not know this stuff. If you know it all, then this video is not for you. This is the first module. Of course, it's more when you buy the course, it's more to it. As far as I go into more detail, and of course, you're going to have the ability to download the attachments, but I want to get this to you for free. Everything that I'm going to share with you right now is in the course right now. So what is credit? You know, credit is what and how do you use it? How do you repair it? Credit is the ability to borrow money, access goods and services with the understanding that you will pay back later. So before there was currency, it's basically was the barter system. Is that, hey, look, you a farmer, you feed my family, I'm a carpenter, I build your barn, I build your house or whatever. That's credit, that's barter system. All right. I gotta wait for your crop to come, but I'm gonna build your house. Why? Based on your word, you're buying. So that's the basics of credit. That's as simple as I can get it, is that I trust that you're going to do what you say you're going to do. Now, there are some things I didn't know about credit. Now, we all know about the big 3, right? TransUnion, Experience, Equifax, but we really don't know about the secondary reporting agencies. Now, this is very important for you guys. This is how you're going to be able to repair your credit fast. Is those secondary agencies, States, LexisNexis, and CoreLogic, they house your data. So the government have consumer protections for us to where people can't just give our data away. So TransUnion, Experian, Equifax, they don't have our data. They go to those secondary reporting agencies. So whenever you go and you pull up your credit report and there's things on your credit report, they're getting that from the secondary reporting agency. TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, they are not government agencies, right? They own privately. Therefore, they have to follow the laws. A private company cannot just randomly gather data, so they use those secondary reporting agencies. You can opt out of that, and we're going to get to that a little later. You can opt out of that. And when you opt out of that, some of the things you want to do is you want to send in dispute letters. You want to be in contact, if it go that far, with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and the Federal Trade Commission. That's big brother government. And basically within 2 weeks and sometimes overnight, you can get things to move off of your credit. Now, these are the websites. Again, screenshot this, take a picture of this. If you buy the course, you'll be able to download it. These are the websites and the phone numbers and everything of those secondary reporting agencies I was telling you guys about, right? LexisNexis, CoreLogic, right here. You want to go onto their websites, or you want to call them, you want to fax them, you want to send them a letter. You want to opt out. Okay, so once you opt out of that, now when Equifax go to pull data that you have, they can't get new data because you opt out of that. And that's where they pull their data from. So now we got that cut off. They can't get any new data from us. But what about the things that we already have on our credit report? Then this is when we start writing letters. This is when we start writing letters and start saying, hey, look, whether it be an inquiry or whether it be something on there, hey, look, this stuff is not for me. I didn't apply for this, or this is not my loan or whatever. Now here's the thing, according to the federal government, take another sip of coffee, is that they absolutely 100% have to match you with that creditor. So that's anything that's different, that can't be verified. So let's say your current address is 116 Pico Street. When you got that loan, your address was 116 Mountainside Hill. Okay, well, hey, this is not me. I don't live at this address. This is not where I work. This is not my phone number. You send that letter in. The first thing they're going to try to do is they're going to try to pull that from those secondaries. But guess what? You're no longer, right? You're no longer opt into those secondaries, so they can't get that information back. So they got 30 days to take that off or give you a response. So they can't verify it. So if it's unverifiable, they got to take it off your credit. That alone in the course, that information right there in the course is worth it all. Once you opt out and you start going through your credit report and see what's on there, and you find discrepancies, whether it's address, phone numbers, maiden names, or whatever, once you send in a dispute letter, they have to verify it. If they can't verify it, they got to take it off. Now, the main thing they do with verification is they run it through computer systems. It's not really a person looking at it. They run it through the computer systems, all right? And the computer's gonna scan it and they're gonna see a date. I told you they got 30 days. Backdate that date. So by 2 weeks. So if I'm writing it in on the 10th, I want to backdate it for the 1st or the 27th or something like that. That way, when they get it, I already make it seem like, all right, they sent this in 2 weeks ago. We got 2 weeks to give them a response. After the 30 days, if it's still on your credit report, which usually it really not there, but if it is, you can call Big Brother, the government, the other papers that I showed you, the other ones on the list that I showed you, and you can send them a message and say, hey, look, Equifax did have this on there. I sent in a dispute. TransUnion still have this on my credit. I sent in a dispute, and they didn't get back to me within the 30 days. what's going to happen is they're going to contact them and ask them what's going on. They're going to drop it immediately. Why? Because they are a private company. They are private entities, and they can be fined because of consumer protection. I didn't know all of these things, guys. I thought once it was on your credit, you got to wait 7 years or whatever. And depending what it is, if it was a foreclosure, it's a repossession, how do you get these things off of your credit? These are ways you can get it off your credit. So, again, what we're going to do is we're going to opt out of those secondary reporting companies. After we opt out of those secondary reporting companies to where they can no longer get our data, then we're going to go through our credit and we're going to see anything that can be disputed, and then we're going to use that letter. Don't do it verbatim. You know, if you take the course and you download the letter, don't do it verbatim. I mean, customize it to yourself, right? Just use some of the verbiage, some of the words, but these are some of the main things you have to say. Customize it, and you're going to send it to all of the bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax. You're going to send it to all 3 of them, all right? You backdate it. You're going to wait. The maximum is 30 days, and it should be off of your credit. Same thing with inquiries. You can dispute inquiries, all right, the same way, because there's no way for them to pull data anymore. They can't verify it because you opt out. You opt out of those reporting agencies, so they can't verify you. So it have to come off of your credit. So now we opt out. You're sending in dispute letters. 30 days pass, but remember we backdated, so 2 weeks pass. They should be able to take that off. If not, again, we go to the next step. Now we got all of the stuff off our credit, if not all, a bunch of it off of our credit, all right? Now we got to start building our credit report. And now what we need to show potential lenders, we need to show them that someone trusts us, someone give us a line of credit. That's the hardest part, is to establish credit, right? The hardest part is to establish credit. If you have bad credit, if you're able to clean it up, you'll roll bits easier, as we're discussing right now. But if you are a kid or something like that, or someone in college, or someone that really never had anything in your name, one of the hardest things is to establish credit without someone co-signing for you. Here's the thing. You want to go to this website, Grain. You see at the top, it's a trygrain.com. And you want to go there and you want to go through those steps. What that's going to do is going to enable you to get a line of credit. And that's going to show up on your credit report, and it's going to boost your score, because what they're going to see is that, hey, wow, this person got stuff deleted off their credit, you know, right? They don't have negative markers on their credit, or less negative markers on their credit, and it just got another line of credit. You know, so this is how Grain kind of work. You use it like any other credit card. You keep your utilization down, meaning that if you got $300 on your credit card, you never want to use more than 10, no more than 30%. You always want to keep your credit card utilization under 30%. So if I got $300, I might use $20 or something on there to put gas in my vehicle. And this is important, I'm paying that before my next statement. The reason why this is important is because it's going to help you establish payment history. Each time you make a payment, they're going to report that to TransUnion and Equifax and all of that, which is good for you because now you're building your credit back up. So you got a line of credit and you got payment history. You just want to keep your utilization low. And the reason why, if you got $300, you don't want to go out there and buy a new pair of J's for $250, they're going to be like, wow, this person really is in need for money because they're using up most of the credit they have available to them. Now, you want to keep that between 10%. Good people keep it between 1% to 2%, but 10% no more than 30% credit utilization, right? You will need to link your bank account to it. You might have some concern, but don't worry. The reason why is because they're not going to really look at your credit. They're going to look at your bank transactions just to make sure that they can extend you a line of credit. What else? It's 12%, right? After you get that line of credit, okay, you got that line of credit, you're building your credit back up. You want to check out a site at the top. You see newcoursedirect.com. Now, this is what we call a trade line. Again, they're going to give you a certain amount of credit. The more credit you have available to you, the more banks look at you as a potential partner, right? Someone that's trustworthy, someone they can lend to, because we got the negative markers off, and they're no longer reporting negative markers on us. So once we opt out, we got the negative stuff off, we got grain, so we got a little credit card or whatever. We're not using more than 30% utilization. We want to try to keep it under 10. If we're real good, we want to keep it underneath 2% utilization. If it's $300, I'm gonna spend $20 on some gas. The next day, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pay that off. You go to New Course, and basically what they do, they sell like miscellaneous things, but we're not here for that. I think it's like a $99 fee, and you gotta buy something. So about $200 you have to invest in this. What they're going to do, they're going to extend you $5,000 credit. It's a trade line. So when the banks, when they report to the big three, and it's going to look like you got $5,000 credit extended to you. If you go to a bank, they're like, hey, someone extended them credit. Banks like to see other banks take risks. So if someone else is taking a risk off of you, oh, somebody extend them $5,000 credit. Well, let me offer them $1,200. Let me offer them $600. The thing with trade lines like New Course Direct and My Jewelry and stuff like that, they're kind of gimmicks to boost your credit score up in the long run, but you never know when they're going to stop reporting. For example, My Jewelry was one that I had, and they stopped reporting, which was $5,000. I did a video on it, and if you put it with New Course, it was another $5,000, like $10,000 credit. $10,000 worth of credit available to you that was being reported to the big three, but they stopped reporting. There's many, do your research. There's many sites like this that's going to report it. When they stop reporting, guys, they just stop reporting. Remember, we're just using this to stack our credit. Once we get this, we want to apply for some credit cards and stuff like that. Once we see this report and our credit score go up, we'll start to apply strategically to some credit cards and stuff like that. And inquiries can hurt you. Each time you inquire about credit, it can hurt you 1 to 2 points. It usually stay on there anywhere from a year to 25 months or whatever. But remember, if we don't get the card and we're doing a whole bunch of inquiries, let's say, all right, once my credit score go up, all right, the first 2 weeks in the next month, once my credit score go up, I'm going to just start applying to credit cards. I want to get as much credit as I could because I'm rebuilding my credit. And if I get denied, that's okay, all right, because we're being strategic. So I got all of these inquiries in 1 month. Then what am I going to do? I'm going to repeat the process. I'm going to start disputing those inquiries for the cards that I did not get. And this is really the way to go. It's what we call primary, right? So this is not no one putting you on their credit card. This not the little gimmicks of New Course or whatever. This is primary. This is a card in your name. If you're truly looking to build your credit fast, right, and reliable, and you know that they're always going to report to the big three, you want to go look for secure credit cards. Now, there's many secure credit cards, and basically what that is that I put $200 up, $300 up, $500 up of my own money, and they're going to give me a card in that amount, all right? And then what they're going to do, they're going to manage how they're going to monitor how I manage my own money. Now, I know what you're saying. Tech, nobody got no $200. Look, you got to spend money to get to where you need to be. And again, that's why I'm giving this part of the course away, the credit portion. I'm giving it away. Why? I know you guys are getting stimulus, and I know you guys are getting income taxes. And invest that money. If you don't even buy the course for me, and invest that money into doing your credit. Don't go out there and pay somebody $600, $1,000 to fix your credit when you can just watch this live video on repeat and do the things that I'm telling you to do. Now, If you do all of these steps and some things still is not on your credit, then you go pay somebody, right? But do these things for free first, all right? Do this thing for free first. So you go to First Premier Bank, get you a secure credit card. I did this when I bought my home. I was divorced and I got remarried and everything. We was rebuilding and we was looking to buy a home. And our credit just wasn't there. I was divorced. My current wife was divorced. We just had bad credit. And so I followed these steps, work with individuals that's way smarter than me. I got this card right here. It took about a month for me to get it in. I made a small purchase, like $20 or whatever. The first time it reported, my score shot up to 640, and I was like at a 580, something like that, or lower than that. It shot up to 640, right? Just this one card alone. It was my money. I gave it to them, right? And I just managed that card. So this is something that I know about personally. Let me recap it right quick. We're going to opt out of those secondary reporting agencies. We're going to opt out. Then we're going to look at our credit report, Karma Credit, Credit Karma, whatever it's called. I use my FICA. I pay for it every month. And the reason why I pay for it every month because I was told that you should check your credit score more than you check your bank account. And since I got into this and learning about the importance of credit, I decided to pay my FICA every month, my FICA score every month to monitor my credit. So if anything happens with my credit, I get an alert because I value my credit now. So we check what we got on our credit, and then we start disputing whether it's inquiries or anything. We start looking for discrepancy. Oh, I don't live there. Oh, that's not my phone number. Oh, that's not my last name. Or we just dispute it just to dispute it. We send those letters to all of the big three, Equifax and all of them, TransUnion. We send those letters, those dispute letters. Again, you go back and look at it and see. If you buy the course, you get to download it, tweak it, make it your own. Don't do it verbatim. Make it your own. Send those in. 30 days, those things should come off. Now we want to establish ourselves. Get some trade lines. New course. Tiny Grain, that site or whatever, My Grain. Go there, apply for that. Get some trade lines, and then we want to get a primary. Get us a card, secure credit card or whatever. Your credit score should shoot up, and you just repeat the process. Keep applying and applying for credit, okay? Our credit is now better, now what? All right, so our credit is better, now what? Get more credit cards with higher limits, okay? And use them to invest. If I got 5 credit cards, I got 1,000 on this one, 5,000 on that one, 3,000 on this one, 5,000 on that one, another 1,000 on the other one. All right. If I got at least $9, $10, $20,000 in credit cards, right? Man, I can take 1,000, 2,000, make small investments. If you selling fire sticks or whatever, $5,000 worth of fire sticks, right? Just off your credit. All right. Soon as you get your money back from your customers, you pay that off. You will never coming out of pocket, and that's on the small scale. I know people who have $500,000, $1 million in credit, right? Personal credit, and then they got $5,000, $5 million in business credit, LLCs and stuff. That's a whole nother lesson or whatever. They use that to buy real estate. They sell it. They pay their card off. I know I got 30 days before the statement come through, pay it off. So now you become your own bank. You never have to go to another lender yourself. You invest your own endeavors. Another thing you can do once you get good credit is that you can sell your trade lines. That's right. You can charge people to get on your credit. There's sites, you just Google it, trade lines. There's sites you can go to where you can sign up and they'll never get your credit card or whatever, but they'll pay you $400, $600 just for you to make them an authorized user so it can show up on their credit report. So now that your credit's straight, you're not coming out of pocket. You can buy whatever you want with the bank money, and you can charge people to become authorized users underneath you, and now you're getting paid just for having good credit. Here's another thing. After you go through this process and you fix your credit, you can charge somebody else to fix their credit. After you go through this first module and you do all of the steps that I told you to do, you can charge somebody else for your time. Your price is your price to fix their credit. That's one line of income right there, guys. That's one line of income right there. And the course go through a whole bunch more of income. But I thought this was very, very important. Let me go ahead and switch out of here. I thought this was very, very important that we kind of like get into this credit thing, because I know that a lot of you are getting your income taxes and want to make sure that you have the ability to make better decisions. All right. So that's mainly what's on the course, guys. I know I said a lot of information. If you have any questions, just go back and watch it again. Go back and watch it again. Shoot me a message. I try to answer it to the best of my ability. But that's everything you need to know. So you don't have to pay people to fix your credit. All right. And you can use your credit to make money. You can put people on your credit and make money. There's so many things you can do just with credit. Credit is more than buying a car, buying a house, right? Stack those credit cards up, man. Once you get your credit together, be strategic. I'm gonna say, all right, once I get my credit score past 690, I want to start to apply for some credit cards. All right. The more credit you get, it's just gonna shoot your credit score up. The more you utilize your credit the correct way, when you're not maxing them out, it's going to shoot your credit score up. And in a matter of 6 months to a year, you can go from having bad credit to 800. Say it again. In a matter of 6 months to a year, you can go from having bad credit to 800. Just depends on what you have on your credit. It depends on what you have on your credit. Some of us have a bad credit, and the simple thing is somebody look at your credit score and you might have one negative on your credit, but you just don't have credit or payment history. But we can get that. We can get credit history. $200. Let's get a secure credit card. Let's start spending $20 every other week, and let's start paying it before the statement. Now we got this payment history. We're just gonna keep building on that. You look up, you walk on a lot, and then people be like, well, how much you got for a down payment? Down payment who? Or, if you want a car that requires a down payment, pull out your credit card and be like, all right, take $5,000 off of this, take $10,000 off of that. Why? Because I got $50,000 line of credit on this card. It don't take much, people. Don't take much. So I gotta go. I got some car lots calling me, guys, and that's another thing too. Once you get into a good position, then you got people fighting for you. So I got different car lots calling me or whatever. I've been approved for a couple of vehicles, but the vehicle that I want, y'all just pray my strength, because I don't know if the wife gonna let me put down that money for the vehicle that I want. But I gotta go get one without a down payment or whatever. But the ones without down payment, that's not the ones that I want. I want that Ram, that Limited, that Laramie. All right. So there we have it, guys. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this was helpful. About 33 minutes. The reason why I don't want it to be too long, because I want people to be able to go back and watch it over and over and over again. Where or who did you get the 5,000 credit line from? I got it from my juror, but they no longer reporting. But the other one I got it from was New Coastline. So New Coastline. My juror, but they're no longer reporting. And the other one that I got that to my knowledge is still reporting is New Coastline. That's instantly $5,000 credit. Once they report it, score went up. So, and there's many more you can find like that. Just do your research. Invest in yourself. Everything you need about the course. The next part of the course, guys, is going to be how you can get a skill and get certifications from Google. I'm going to walk you through that, and then I'm going to take you to the places in the course. I'm going to take you to the places after you get those certifications where you can go and create a profile, and then you can start charging people, build a portfolio, and charge people. You can make money. And then the last part of it is what I'm doing right now to make money. Of course, you're going to get those 2 videos of how to sell hotspots, right? How you sell hotspots. I sell those videos for $100. Even if you don't want to sell hotspots, you just need a hotspot for your home. Those videos would be very, very, very important because AT&T stopped the old process, the old hack that most people was doing. I show you how I'm still able to provide internet for individuals. Like I said, roll it till the wheels fall off. Nothing is forever, guys. You got to catch the next wave. Hey, it's your boy taking a bath. Until next time, peace. Don't forget to subscribe. Get the people a call back if they want my money. Hey, watch this. Share this with somebody. Please share this video with somebody, especially they're getting their income tax, they're getting their stimulus. I don't care if they don't buy the course. I just give you the first module of the course for free because I want us as a people, black, white, brown, green, whoever, those of us that find ourselves living from check to check, I want us knocking on the door of the big boys to get into the big boy club, because this was information I did not know, information that I did not have, and this was the stuff that was keeping me back. This was the stuff that was keeping me paying high interest rates when I didn't have to, when I simply had to invest some time and money into myself, right, to better myself, and you can do it too. Hey guys, all the information again for the course is in the description of the video. Share this. God bless.